Good, my quick crypto family and my coin factory family, back once more with another daily Casper and crypto live. I feel like I broke a record saying this, but I apologize once again for another late stream. Hopefully tomorrow will be back to normal times. There's been a bit of a hectic scenario for me in real life right now, but be that as it may, we are still here with our daily Casper and crypto FOMO. We got some very big news to cover in today's stream regarding updates to 10 blocks per second in accordance to Michael Sutton, more developments regarding speculation of a Binance listing, confirmation and more so regarding institutional adoption of Casper, and a lot more coming that leads me to believe that Casper is still in its prepubescent stage, very early, and could see a much higher volatile spike in price from here. In more very big news as well, Bitcoin has shot up today on the daily time frame, up 5.16%, which considering it's Bitcoin, that's a very big deal. It's currently now valued at $105,000, very close to all-time highs level. If we see a rejection at this level here, that could end up leading towards a further downward spiral, technically being a double top, arguably. But at the same time, with Trump's inauguration only almost 2 days away now, there's also a lot more arguments to be made that actually we're going to see the inverse and see Bitcoin and therefore crypto continue to go up and break past this next level of resistance. Of course, a lot more to come in this stream. As always, much of my streams have been very late recently. I apologize for that. If you enjoy this stream, doing these streams daily, leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. You know the deal. DWF me, what's up, my man? Welcome back to the stream. Are you still accumulating or just waiting, Jay? As it stands right now, I am holding and not putting any more in. I've gotten some more Casper, at these dips down here. Got some up here as well and some down here. Right now, I am not buying any because we are on a rally right now. There's a chance we just see it continue in this fashion right now. The last 2 days we've seen Casper get rejected at the 15.3 cents level here. Rejected twice here, so this is another key level of support or resistance we need to break out to see Casper rally further. Next, we're looking towards 16 cents type region. As it stands right now, I'm waiting to see what Trump's inauguration will do for the value of crypto, because as much as there's a lot of FOMO around Trump right now, especially with announcements such as this, US President-elect Trump is designated cryptocurrency as a national priority. So apparently Trump is very hands-on now, saying as a nation we need crypto. That's a very big deal. But as much as I have belief he's going to do a lot, at the end of the day, I prefer to see facts and proof and results as opposed to just spewing words. I'm not saying I don't trust Trump. I'm just saying I would like facts. Like when you watch my streams, whereas I do talk and waffle for an hour, sometimes over that straight, I also do my best to provide sources of information to support the claims that I am making. So whereas Trump's making a lot of very bullish moves in crypto, appointing the right pro-crypto politicians and whatnot, until we see these legislations come out, it's just hearsay. That's the fundamental understanding for me, taking a conservative approach. So right now I am just patiently watching the market and waiting to see what Trump does. I've already got a decent bag in all my crypto. I've stacked up quite a bit. Of course, I'll continue to stack up more and more while I can. But as it stands right now, I'm just holding my bags and putting in a little bit more bit by bit and flipping the profit I make through the executive page, through the trades we're making, to fill up my bags more with Casper. Yes, I apologize very late. I'll try and make up for it and make amends very soon. Rise up my Casper Noughts, take to the streets. You know it. Riot. Jay is late. Run to the streets. Mic problems again. No, this time it was not mic problems. It was other real world developments. But either way, the show must go on after all. Turning into Jay's stream is like buying Casper at $108 very late. You know what I mean? What's up, Buffalo 3? What's stream 100 doing very well. Clayton Green, welcome back. Great to have you here. DD. Once more, welcome back. My man, you're doing very well. Stu Clark, hey mate, been looking forward to this all day. I'm glad. I'm very happy to hear that. We had a very good day. We've got a lot of big news to cover for Casper. Mila, welcome back once more. Happy making money time are so close, 100% closer than ever. Bitcoin again is starting to make a real push towards its all-time high that could be causing another breakout in the market. What's up, Crypto Gosu? Welcome back to the stream, my man. Glad you started to stream. I was about to pull a Boston Tea Party 2.0 in revolt of the delay. I apologize. I'm here though. I'm here. I'm now here. some kind of price manipulation is going on. Just check sell wall on MEXC and compare it to any other crypto in the past. Casper would have broke these levels with ease. That is, oh yeah, I will slip to live. Thank you very much, Mr. Marvel, for wanting to slip to live chat as well. I've done that now. And actually we do have a post about that as well. This comes from Cas Media here, talking about Casper stands strong against market manipulation. There obviously is going to be elements of that is technically covered in this article here from Cas Media. We're going to get into it later on. I would not be surprised, and I do to an extent agree, there is some elements of manipulation going on with Casper, but fundamentally speaking, for the most part, I think the fact that Casper is decentralized, it has less manipulation than other projects tend to normally do. We can see if we're looking at the charts right now, look at where the volume's gone to, all to LBank. Almost 40% has gone to LBank. That's insane. MEXC has 12%. That's the lowest I've ever seen MEXC have of Casper. So, where MEXC may have a very, very large sell wall, right now MEXC's, the amount of volume MEXC's, using, it's not got enough, really, I would like to say, to properly manipulate the price of Casper. Anyone that can manipulate the price of Casper right now would be LBank with 40%. That's ridiculous. That is insane. Now, again, I do remember someone stating in my community yesterday that apparently LBank have got very close ties to institutions and US exchanges. Maybe that's why we're seeing LBank rally. I can't say exactly why. I can't attest to why. But right now, LBank's dominating the volume. I can't filter by volume on CoinMarketCap, unfortunately, which is a bit unfortunate. But we can see right now, LBank's dominating it. Then it's Gate. Then it's MEXC. And then it's Bybit. I'll go over the next page to see, but no, it seems to be those are the main ones right now that are dominating the volume. So that's mainly why the price is where it's at right now. While I do think MEXC is definitely withholding Casper from going higher, they are not the dominating factor right now in volume, which is interesting to say the least. What's up, Toggle Delay? Welcome to everyone. Doing very, very well. Casper seems so strong, holding nicely. Yeah, it is right now after the last week of very, very strong price accumulation. Starting here on the 10th of January, we are now 1 week in and we see nothing but green candles so far. We did see a massive drop on this day but ended up positive, and yesterday we saw a decent rally. On the 14th we saw a 20% move, and right now, while we're being rejected right now at the 15.3 cent region, we are still seeing strong momentum for Casper, which going in towards Trump's inauguration could be a very, very big deal. Can we steal LBank wallets, or are they number 5? Good question, Creative World. I don't know if LBank's wallets are tagged. Have a quick look and see. But I don't know. I mean, I just quickly scroll through it like this, but I don't know if LBank have tagged wallets at all. I've not done enough research into looking into it. I know we can see MEXC's, BitGets, Upholds, and them ones. Maybe they are number 5. I can't attest to it. Like, I really have no idea. We can try to do more research into it, but I can't properly confirm or deny any of that. All I know right now is MEXC is dominating the volume by the largest I have seen as well, which is quite insane. So it's interesting to see what's going on with LBank right now. But that being said, we've got some news, of course, to cover with Casper. Welcome all to the stream. So in regards to the Binance FOMO, of course, we've been seeing loads and loads of hints all over the place, leaks, if you will, that Binance are gearing up for Casper. Right now, the latest of a long, long line of, Casper Maxis believing there's been leaks going on from Binance is this one here. With how long do you have to stare before the moon gives you an answer? And the picture apparently looks very, very similar to something Michael Sutton wore not that long ago at a event for Casper. So it is another hint for Casper. Casper Enthusiast also puts it out here. Either Binance is trying to screw us all, or the Casper listing is actually just around the corner. I think I said something very similar myself not that long ago as well. I'll just quickly go through my posts, because I'm pretty sure I said something very similar. Yeah, this had to be the biggest Rick roll in Binance and Casper history, or we're getting a listing this month. Like, end of the day, it could be soon, it could not be soon. We'll have to wait and see. But we are seeing so many hidden clues right now that there are 3 things I always reiterate to you all, which is don't be emotional, be logical, follow the money, and sometimes there's more than just coincidences, right? You can have coincidences in this space, but sometimes if it's too reoccurring, it tends to normally be a sign, and potentially what we're seeing right now is a sign. And then the latest list of, again, Casper Maxis believing there are being leaks right now. This post here of when Binance made a post here introducing the It's Still Early throwback challenge here, and apparently the lady or person with long hair in this photo backwards here is in the shape of a K. Again, I think there's definitely a bit of reaching going on, which I think, again, Casper Kev does understand it's a bit of a joke. But fundamentally speaking, jokes aside or not, confirmation or not, speculation or not, we do know it's coming, and Binance again are gearing up more and more to list Casper, which is a very big deal. And yesterday we had some very, very big news for Casper, of course, with DWF Labs officially partnering with Casper as one of their market makers, which is a very big deal. Bigger than people, I think, giving it credit for. A lot of us, I think, understand the significance of this announcement, of this partnership, but a lot of people, I don't think, understand it, enough, if you will. But it's a very, very big deal, DWF being one of hopefully many, many more starting to work with Casper right now. And I actually wanted to go into this a little bit more because I did preload the roundtable where I heard Roy O'Neill and I heard members and Wolfie within a roundtable, this one here, which I'll play it out so you could all hear it, so I'm not just, chatting. I can show you proof of it, where it was confirmation that we should be seeing listings coming very, very soon following Gary Gensler's imminent dismissal. But of course, Casper Guru here puts it, this will greatly strengthen Casper liquidity. Many top projects like DWF Labs market makers include TRX, TON, and FET. So again, DWF Labs has some major partnerships, some very, very big crypto projects already, and now Casper is in a long line and list with them as well, which I'm, optimistic about. And again, as Johnny stated here, of course, now we are working in partnership with DWF, but we're also in conversation with other American exchanges and prospective on-chain trading, and one of them in negotiation as we speak right now. So we're seeing a lot more potentially coming to Casper very, very soon, which is very good to see, which is where now I can play this roundtable here, this recording, where you'll be able to hear Wolfie, if I remember the right time, so I think it's around 5 minutes, talk about listings coming to Casper, which of course is a huge deal. Let's listen very closely to what he says, and we can then talk about it a little bit more in just a moment.
For bringing out
suffocated, and I think that's why we see election night once there was confidence, but a very prominent one, and they essentially told me that they would like to list Caspa, but they literally cannot list anything right now because of the chokehold that the SEC is putting on them. So I don't, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, there's no denying that crypto has been suffocated. And I think that's why we see, gold breaking out, stocks breaking out, but Bitcoin has been the last thing to reach its all-time high. And I think the fact that it did it on election night once there was confirmation of a red swing just goes to show how much it's behind and how much it's kind of been suffocated. I don't think lawfare is the right word, but through regulation.
Yeah. So, as we heard, I believe that was Christian Ludwig talking about it there, or at least definitely a prominent member within Casper who was referring to that. But as you heard, of course not naming names for NDA reasons, but there are prominent US exchanges right now who are just scared to list Casper, and I imagine there's many other crypto projects because of Gary Gensler and the SEC. Now, thankfully, today, being Friday, marks Gary Gensler's last full day because, of course, they don't really work on weekends. Some of us do. I work every single day, which can be a bit grueling at times, but Gary Gensler, being a kind of person who works generic 9 to 5, nothing wrong with 9 to 5, of course, but he will be working on weekends. So today technically marks Gary Gensler's full day before tomorrow, the weekend, where he's not really working. Of course, on Monday he is not in office as he will be resigning that day. So he's now going to be leaving very, very soon, and that will hopefully give the institutions and exchanges who have been scared to list any projects, including Casper, give them the motivation or the goal to finally stand up and actually list Casper. So we can see a lot more adoption coming very, very soon. And with DWFs and more negotiations going on right now, with potentially more listings coming through very soon with Gary Gensler's dismissal, that will likely correlate to a lot more volume coming for Casper frequently. And the higher the volume, again, as the KEF confirmed, that will incentivize more of the other major tier 1 exchanges to also jump involved and list Casper. Because again, Warrior O'Neill's already confirmed that the inauguration between Casper and many of these exchanges. Obviously, he was mainly referring Binance, but the KEF has already confirmed as well. The KEF confirmed that Casper has been talking to the exchanges for months and months and months, and they are technically ready. In fact, they are ready. All they're waiting for is the opportune time, which opportune time means when there's a lot of demand. They want to list when it's all hot, not when it's cold. They don't want to be the catalyst to send it. They don't want to be the catalyst to send it. They want to be the catalyst to continue the rally and make it go further and higher. So again, that's one roundtable of many that, Roy O'Neill, Wolfie, Christian Lubbock, all these people who have been, key vocal points for Casper, bringing some form of clarity to the community. And that's one that happened on November 6th. So that's about 2 and a bit months ago now, where he confirmed again, exchanges are coming, and that will be big for Casper. Right now, we are just waiting, watching and waiting. We know Binance again teasing more and more, hopefully coming very soon. I think it will happen in due time. DWS being another great partnership, and we'll see a lot more, I imagine, coming very, very soon, thanks to Lunny and also to Wolfie and the KEF. And now, again, as showcasing proof from 2 months ago, we're going to see more listings coming to Casper with Gary Gensler's dismissal and hopefully a new reformed and pro-crypto SEC. Trump, again, seemingly very, very optimistic and adamant that we need crypto. To designate crypto as a national priority in accordance to Bloomberg. Marathon Digital Holdings, the Bitcoin miner, has apparently honored Trump's inauguration by mining his portrait into a Bitcoin block, which is, again, very interesting. Of course, Marathon also mines Casper, so anything that Marathon does while inherently talking about Bitcoin, that can be positive to Casper, because again, Casper's the only other asset in existence that is underneath Marathon, aside from Bitcoin. Coinbase is now launching Bitcoin loans for US users, a very, very big deal. We can see proof of that here. So again, the developments happening in this space is starting to ramp up more and more, which is definitely something you cannot overlook. And with the developments coming through in the crypto space, the clarity it will give, because the biggest market in the world is America. That's not speculation, that's a matter of fact. My biggest audience is also from America. The financial capital of the world right now. So with Trump opening the doors to regulations and therefore the American market to jump into crypto, a market that Casper's been struggling to tap into because you haven't got Coinbase, you've just got Kraken. All you've got is Pinex US, Kraken and Uphold. While 3 decent exchanges, you've got no Coinbase, no Gemini, no Crypto.com, no Robinhood, the ones that are deemed massive exchanges. I mean, of course, for me, I love Kraken. Kraken's probably one of my favourites. But they are much bigger exchanges that have a lot more adoption. They're not here with Casper yet because of this regulatory scrutiny and this regulatory, shortcomings, if you will. I'm trying to find the right words, but right now, with Trump coming through, we'll hopefully see crypto be more widely adopted worldwide, in particular in America, and that will help in Casper getting a very quick influx of adoption. As Casper Silver puts it here, how much Casper do you think Grayscale will acquire? Because for me, if Grayscale do plan to list Casper at some point, which I think they will, I believe they will, there needs to be enough demand for them to do so as well, especially because, again, Marathon does mine Casper, so therefore it makes sense if Wall Street actually do pull the pin and Grayscale actually do list it. How much do we think we'll acquire? Again, it's tough to say. Casper, of course, is extremely undervalued, and they're, in what much there's only a scarce supply, 28 billion in total, 25 billion right now. That's still quite a lot. When you compare it to Bitcoin, Bitcoin's only got 21 million. So Bitcoin's got significantly less than what Casper does have. Therefore, Casper's price, by that logic, should probably never reach as high as Bitcoin. I'm talking price. Market cap, who knows? That's a whole different story for a whole different day. But price-wise, because there's so much more in supply for Casper than it is for Bitcoin, the price would never, price reaching $100,000 Casper is, I don't think there's enough money in the world for that, realistically speaking, because again, the market cap's very, very important. But I think you'll see Grayscale definitely accumulate more and more. Grayscale will be definitely listing Casper in this at some point in the future. This post here just highlights that our private placements are open for eligible accredited investors. Check out the list right now. You got AVE, you got AVAX, BAT, Bitcoin Cash, Tau being one of the big AI projects that I think is going to do very well this cycle. Chainlink, Filecoin, LDO, Litecoin, of course, Litecoin being a commodity, why I believe Casper will also get one, because it is also a commodity being a Thermal's proof of work. many more in the space, of course, that I think will do very, very well. Of course, XRP is there. XRP is one that I do believe will also do quite well this cycle. This is all this is all a trust, but a lot of these projects here will eventually translate into ETFs or into basket of ETFs with Trump coming through very, very soon. There's a big belief right now. I think it's 70% on Poly Market. The XRP will get an ETF this year. I think it's guaranteed, if I'm perfectly honest. There's so much demand for XRP right now. And you'll see many assets get ETF this cycle. Again, Eric Boltgeners from Bloomberg confirmed as much as well. You'll see Litecoin, you'll see HBAR, you'll see Solana and XRP, and you'll see many more probably following that as well. I think Casper will get one because while it's still early, it's got a lot of building stuff. It's getting institutional adoption here now, and also it is a fair enough proof of work. So there's not a lot of, I guess, apart from it being a new innovative technology that's quite hard to understand. There's not really a lot to, be confused about, or a lot of backlogged research needs to be done in my headspace, of course, when I'm talking about this, because again, it's a fair enough proof of work, it's a commodity. That's not a problem. The same thing as Bitcoin, same thing as Litecoin, it's not a problem. But stuff like XRP and XLM, while XRP has been cleared in the courts of law as a trade not being a constitute to a security, they had ICOs, they had pre-allocation, so there is definitely a line they need to try. More research needs to be done to make sure they are definitely safe to be utilized. Let's go, Casper. So how many catalysts ahead soon and into the future still? So many catalysts ahead soon and into the future still so early. I completely agree, my man. There are so many catalysts incoming. Just looking at exchanges wise, you've got Binance, you've got Coinbase, you've got OKX, Gemini, many more, Robinhood. You've got 10 BPS. We have a post here from Casper Silver on 10 BPS coming through. You've got smart contracts. You've got Trump's inauguration. You've got more institutional adoption and so much more. From Casper Silver here, he puts, the plan is shifting towards a slower approach to 10 BPS rather than an upgrade straight to it, which may not be what everyone wants to hear, but again, I personally would prefer Casper taking a slower and more constructive and accurate approach as opposed to just getting it out there as quick as possible. Make sure that it's really fleshed out so therefore we haven't got any complications in the future that could arise if we do end up having a shortcoming. Marcus Sutton clarifies that the idea is to have a single hard fork still, but code each increase of BPS to happen over time. So instead of it to be a straight 1 to 10 BPS jump, it's going to be a 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. So yeah, like we see here, it's definitely the intention if we go that route, a single half fork version with pre-scheduled gradual steps from 1 to 10. So again, it's not confirmed, as we can see here. It's not confirmed. It's just currently being debated with the developers, but instead of it being a straight 1 to 10 instant flip the switch hard fork, it's going to be an incremental increase. So basically by stating that, it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to see a slow, it doesn't mean we're going to see a delay necessarily. Maybe a delay, we'll have to wait and see, but it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be a delay. It's going to be more so just a gradual increase to make sure that each increment works as intended, which people may be frustrated by. I personally haven't got a problem with that. I actually think it's a good thing that they're taking their time with it. But we're seeing a lot more coming, and as Casper Silver puts it here as well, which I do agree with, it is very unwise to trade in and out of Casper. Sometimes things can flip quickly and you don't want to be caught on the sidelines. Casper is a stronger money. There's no reason to trade in and out of stronger money to hold weaker money. Fundamentally speaking, the way I see it as well, as Casper is a very strong investment as well as money, and that's why I've never traded out of Casper. Never traded out of Casper, and I don't plan to. I'll be taking profits here and there, of course, but I don't plan to fully take my whole bag out of Casper. The money I've been making and be trading out from other projects is so-called weaker money and putting that money back into Casper, but I have not sold Casper because I do deem it as, again, especially what price, even though it's rallying right now near 15 cents, as price right now, it's still extremely undervalued, currently 52%. It could definitely be a lot higher, so I'm not trading out of it. Of course, there are still a lot of content creators who are understandably a bit still firing their little digs at certain content creators. This one here from Crypto Matt Casper saying anyone who instructs their entire following to dump Casper at 11 cents to buy Turbo at 1.1 cent, only for Casper to pump to 15 cents while Turbo's dropped below 0.8 cents or 8 cents even, and still double downs on his calls, needs his head check. Now, again, I'm not going to directly comment on this factor. I'm highlighting it because, of course, I know people in my community be talking about it a little bit. At the end of the day, my whole TLDR on this whole premise here is, once more, do your own research into anything. If you're following someone blindly, you could end up getting burnt. And again, I pray for his members in his community that they don't get burnt, but right now things aren't looking as good for him, at least in this particular call. Now, will Turbo do well this cycle? I think there's a good chance of so. Will Casper do well this cycle from this position? Yes. I'm very strongly believing in that factor. And yes, right now, from the moment Crypto John mentioned about switching from Casper at a bottom, worst case it went down to 8 cents, arguably, but that was a bottom. 11 cents is a very, very undervalued price for Casper. Flipping from that for Turbo, which is near all-time highs, just equally for me doesn't sound like a very logical investment decision. That's chasing green candles as opposed to buying something when it's undervalued. Again, that's just me personally. I hope it does pay out for him, or I hope people did their own research and decided to trade at their own discretion, because if you follow this man blindly, if you follow anyone blindly, even me, be very careful. Be very, very careful. Do your own research. The only thing that I can provide you is your daily FOMO on Casper and crypto, and provide you source of the information and a free community where you can equally learn more and more with a community of people who are also trying to learn more about crypto and Casper in this space. We're all being open as we can do to try and help each other out in this market. I've been in crypto since the last cycle. Been in crypto for a very, very long time. And there are many, many mistakes I made in the last cycle. Many mistakes I made in the last cycle because I didn't have the right support network. I didn't know what I was doing. I still ended up being profitable, thankfully, because I did end up finding my support network at the end of it. And it helped me find some profitable trades, and it helped me out. And throughout the whole bear cycle, I learned a lot on that first bull. In the whole bear cycle, I have been building and building and building and building to the point now where I think, like, you know what, I want to help. And that's ultimately why I've been doing these daily streams for everyone, despite days where I've struggled and have, days where I've had to go to weddings and Christmas and New Year's. No matter where it be, I do these daily streams because I know it can be beneficial to people. And I want to help out while I can. And then those who want to even be more locked in with the community, who want to maximize more from crypto, because of course there are going to be stuff I withhold. That's what I provide to the executives here. We're currently the 7-day free trial period. You can go join, see what you feel like, and if you enjoy it, then by me signing up. We're going to probably increase the price at some point in the future. It'll be grandfathered in at basically $50 for the rest of your life, so you won't have to go up in value ever again. 7-day free trial now, we provide a lot more in there, from alpha information to getting information first hand before anybody else, to also trading picks. We've made multiple picks already that have been very, very profitable so far. A very good win to loss ratio so far. This one made a 6x and is currently down, but I see it also going higher this cycle, so that's good for MRG. This is one that I spoke about on the 5th of December that made a 6.5x almost. And then there's another one here we mentioned back on the 22nd of December, and we spoke about we're going to wait for it to come down to 8 mil market cap as well, and we did. And then it jumped up 5.5x as well, 450%. So again, trading wise, been very, very profitable. We're very happy with it so far, and I think the executives are also quite pleased. And we're going to be increasing a lot more as as Trump's inauguration is coming very, very close as well. The market and opportunity is going to ramp up more, so there's a lot more to provide. So again, if you want to just have a place to chill, chat, and learn more about Casper and crypto, then come to the free Discord server and learn more and what we provide there. And if you want to be even more locked in, maximize the benefits from crypto, come to the what page, the executive channel. 7-day free trial, grandfather in at the price, and just buckle up effectively, because this market is about to go extremely parabolic. As Fett says here, yeah, we are still very, very early enough, with Bitcoin still not surpassing its all-time high again. It's been hovering around this region for about 2 weeks or so. 17th of December, so actually almost a month, tell a lie, almost a month. And we're now starting to return to all-time highs again. Trump's inauguration is only 2 to 3 days away. Things are looking very, very good for crypto right now, and I'm optimistic about Casper, of course, thinking that it could do very, very well. And again, I'll try and be as transparent and open as you as I can be. By all means, be careful who you listen to, even me. Do your own research, but I will do my best to be as transparent as possible and give you my 2 cents of everything I'm getting into while I can, especially if you're on the executive page. But there's a lot more kind of space. I just want to try and bring a community that's... My whole premise is also trying to build a space that's going to be trustworthy, and I think I've been able to do that so far. I think everyone here that's why we're able to have a laugh always in the community. I'm sure if I scroll down, Mr. Miles has been chatting rubbish in the chat again once more. A community where everyone's just kind of having a laugh and just also learning more. So it's been very, very, sometimes overwhelming to see what we have, not even me, what we have built in the span of 6 months so far. And it's still, Casper's not even made all-time highs again yet, so we've still got a lot more building to come for Casper and for the community and for the WAP as well. There's much more to come. If number 5 was L Bank, you'd see the balance go down 40 mil. No, I mean, you'd see more transactions going back and forth quite quickly, probably, because typically if you're seeing 40 mil volume, it tends to be that people are buying it from L Bank. But I mean, yeah, I understand where you're coming from. I don't think that's necessarily the case, because it doesn't mean that you'd see 40 mil go out of the wallet. Volume just means there's 40 mil going in and out. So it could be going into L Bank, it could be going out of L Bank, it could be doing both. So you may not see that much. Number 5's not had any here yet. So once more, whoever this wallet is, have no idea who it is, but they haven't had any outflow to Casper at all since it's been buying Casper and accumulating Casper since March 10th, 2023, which I can prove here. March 10th, 2023. Go to addresses balance. Paste that in. See, March 10th, 2024, apologies, 2024. March 10th, 2024, this wallet here has been accumulating more and more, not selling any Casper once at all. So it's very interesting why. Therefore, it's speculation and, logical speculation. It's probably an exchange. We want to say it's Binance, but apparently it's not according to Sin City. I cannot confirm that. But wallet 5 is definitely an exchange, I like to believe. Again, we're not sure who it is, but it's been stacking up more and more. So I'm sure we'll see some confirmation of such very, very soon. Right now, the holders are still holding strong at 580,000, although we're seeing a lot of influxes right now on the daily, which is good to see. The hash rate again, come back up to 1.4, which is good to see. I'm sure we'll see another leg up for the hash rate, which is very, very good as well. Ultimately, the adoption for Casper is rising more, especially on the back of the Binance FOMO and the market makers coming through as well. They're looking up for Casper most definitely. And this is why, again, a Casper reports put it as well, the number of whales has plummeted as well. So the number of Casper whales holding 10 to 100 mil has rapidly declined since December 2024 last month, reaching the lowest levels on record we can see right here, which is crazy. Whales are getting squeezed on both sides. The largest wallets, so the humpback, and the smaller wallets, dolphins and smaller, have been accumulating Casper faster than new Casper is emitted from the Coinbase. So being the reserve, basically. As existing whales spend or distribute their Casper to smaller wallets they may own, the number of detectable whales are declining. So right now we're seeing more, even though it may be the whales diversifying and decentralizing them, putting it into smaller wallets, Casper by that logic therefore is becoming more and more decentralized. There's been less big wallets that are holding the majority of Casper, at least not all in one wallet. So that could also be due to a very, very bullish sentiment for Casper as well. And again, this is a big, big post I wanted to get into as well from Cas Media here, stating that our lead data analyst, Shay Shao, had been monitoring Casper's market closely for the past few months. In the article below, we show how Casper has been extremely strong amidst market manipulation rumours, and we can see proof here. It's a very interesting article. I'm going to link this once more in my community here. Firstly, it just talks about, understanding centralized exchanges and market maker manipulation. The TLDR, this is just basically saying that market makers are essential for a healthy market, but the incentives provided by exchanges can sometimes encourage them to engage in some form of manipulation, so to speak, like wash trading, if you will, which can have negative consequences. So basically, they're trying to say that, market makers are very important for a crypto project and a healthy market, but of course, some will try and take advantage of that. Now, when it comes to Casper, they're ultimately talking about the fact that Casper's growth here reflects its market maturity, which you can see in this chart here. With increasing trading volume and stable position in the top 50 by market cap for a very long time now, as shown in the figure, both linear and logarithmic scales highlight the steady rise in liquidity. So despite the fact that Casper has not been rising in price so much all the time, we have been seeing a steady rise in liquidity, which is good to see. In the logarithm, you can see it here. It's good to see. And additionally, Casper's stability and growing presence in the crypto ecosystem suggests it's becoming less susceptible to manipulation, and the fact that it's decentralized is also going to play a part into that as well. Decentralized ownership shields Casper from price manipulation. It's not a silver bullet, but it helps it. Because even Bitcoin's decentralized, but it's being manipulated by BlackRock, so it's not a silver bullet, but it does help it a little bit more so. And of course, it also is an article here, a segment here talking about growing institutional interest. It's already proven by DWF here, and many more coming through. But either way, we are seeing notable growth in market size and liquidity, being taken from institutional investors, further signaling Casper's maturation as a market player. So evidently, Casper right now is making more of a name for itself. And that's also going to therefore bring in more institutional adoption, which we're seeing already. We can see a breakdown of that here. Provides a detailed breakdown of coin outflows from the wallets of major exchanges, highlighting a consistent pattern of large account movements beginning around November 2023, a year and a bit ago now. We can see a little here, which is quite interesting to see. Mainly coming from Gate and Mexi, of course, because those are the two exchanges that have the majority of the volume for Casper most of the time anyways. Such a strategic participation by these large players contributes to a more transparent and more stable market environment. It helps insulate Casper from the volatility that often results from short-term opportunistic market actions. Now, if we're being completely transparent here, nothing can avoid market manipulation. Nothing can. Mexi has had a massive sell wall around the 15, 16, 17 cents for Casper for a long time, and when Mexi had majority of the volume, it was definitely likely that Mexi was manipulating the price of Casper. Now, while they're still probably doing so, I don't think their influence is nearly as great as it was once. So there's definitely going to be manipulation going on, I do believe that much, but the severity or the element or scale of manipulation is probably not as much as people are making it out to be. Again, we can speculate. We can see right now, this for me is a big factor. The fact that the price of Mexi was always quite a ways off the other exchanges right now, and now we can see the biggest one here is actually Kraken. At least we can see these ones are in more than 2 decimal points. But otherwise, everything right now is in and around 15 cents on the exchanges. I can refresh the page to see if it actually has any updates. But right now, everything's in and around the same region right now. Everything's come down a little bit, of course, right now, yeah. But still, look, Mexi is within, a small decimal point of the rest of them. And again, it's L-Bank dominating it. KuCoin's gone up a little bit. Mexi's down quite a lot, near 10%, which is quite rare for Mexi. So Mexi, whilst still probably manipulating the price of Casper, is not as severe as it once was. Wallet NR is CC's former CEO. Oh, is that Wallet NR? Wallet NR. Where's Wallet NR? Okay, if you can find the Wallet NR, my man, Crypto Goose, then please let me know, because maybe I've just missed it in my obliviousness. But I mean, hey, if CC's holding Casper, he knows. I mean, he's definitely been hinting at Casper recently as well, talking about the whole fund next Bitcoin, his whole cryptic messages. And yeah, we're quite soon, my man, doing very, very well today. I bought another 70 more Casper. Big up to my man, keep stacking that bag, looking very, very good. Onyx Coin is up 322%. Rumor is Onyx symbolizes a BlackRock and has BlackRock invested. I have not heard of Onyx Coin, or at least I've not bothered researching into Onyx Coin. You're talking about this Onyx Coin here. 412 million market cap. Volume is very high right now. Got Coinbase, which is always a good sign. Supply compared to circulating. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's had a massive spike recently, of course. Jumping from 0.0018 to 0. So almost a 10x in the span of a day, which is insane. But I have no idea what Onyx is about, realistically. Web3 blockchain infrastructure enables organization. I mean, that's Onyx Coin again. I mean, again, it could do well. I'm not putting Onyx down. I personally am not the most optimistic when I see charts like this. While again, the last bear cycle was the bear cycle just gone was very, very tough for a lot of projects, and a lot of them launched in the bull cycle. So of course, it just came down massively. The ones that I would get into are either ones that are good for new for this cycle, like Casper, like Sui, like C, or ones that did not so-called capitulate as much as they did. This was down heavy until recently. But I mean, if you've got Blackwell connection, that could be a very big deal for it. And if Bufflink says be doing these streams every single day, I always forget to say so. If you enjoy the streams, leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. How long you holding? Good question, Brooke. Ultimately, I plan to hold Casper effectively as long as I can. I'd like to say my whole life. Now, will I take profits? Yes, of course I'll take profits. I've got my sell zones, my take profit zones. They're around like $1, $1.50, you name it, whatever it may be. I've got my take profit zones, so I'll be taking profit, of course, and then I'll DCA back in when the price corrects. But I will be holding Casper as long as I possibly can. My whole life, ideally. Because if I take it all out and Casper ends up jumping in price, I've missed out on, a gold mine, or silver mine, should I say. Mikey, welcome back to the stream. I'm doing very, very well. I'm surprised that there's been zero talk from Crypto.com about Casper, considering the massive number of coins on both their apps and exchanges. And it's a very, very great point you make there. Very great point. For two reasons. One is because there's a massive, belief in the community, which is that when Kraken lists a project, Crypto.com tends to follow very, very soon afterwards, which of course that's not happened at all. So that is quite interesting for one factor, but equally that could also coincide with what was mentioned in this roundtable here, because of course it was confirmed at around the 5-minute 20 mark that exchange listings are just scared of the SEC. So potentially Crypto.com is one of them, an American exchange that has been so worried about getting a world note from the SEC. They've not been approaching Casper just yet, but with Donald Trump coming through, wanting to make crypto a national priority, that may also be the catalyst to get exchanges like Crypto.com to list Casper, which would be a very, very big deal, of course. In terms of ranking, Kraken's a lot higher, has a lot more weekly visits, but Crypto.com in terms of actual use case, volume's a hell of a lot higher right now, almost 4 times the size of Kraken, which is insane. So that might be a very big one for Casper as well. Great live stream, keep teaching people. I mean, yeah, my man, I try to do what I can, of course. Thank you very much for the kind words, NMM. But yeah, I do try what I can. Of course, Casper right now is looking decent. I try and provide what information I can do as much as I can do. Of course, it's not always information to cover every single day, but I do seem to try and make a story about it. I have been quite fortunate making a story about something every day, whether it be a recap or something new coming out. Right now, I have some new developments that looks very, very good regarding 10 BPS and, more institutional talk. So, I appreciate it. I really, really do. And don't worry, I'll still be here every day while I can do. There's only one date in mind that I think I may end up probably missing, which is sometime for a wedding in the summer. I think in around June or something like that. That's the only day I might end up missing, which means I will fall just short of reaching 1 year straight. I'll probably preload a video for that day, but I don't think I'll be able to do a stream that day because I'm meant to be leaving the country to do so. Or leaving the city at least. But otherwise then, yeah, my streams will be daily, even on my birthday. Hey, I do it on Christmas, but I do my birthday as well. A lot more coming to Casper. I don't want to miss out on anything with crypto and Casper right now, and that's once more why, again, when I can only do streams an hour a day sort of thing. I have a very short, or at least I do myself, I have a very, very short window to actually talk to you all here, which is why, again, I made my free community. We can have more interactions on a more frequent basis, whether it be just a casual talk or even just asking questions to the community. Free Discord server, link in the chat description, also my homepage, and equally if you want to learn more about maximizing the benefits from crypto, that's why I created last month the executive page, the what page, the Patreon, where those can learn a lot more, from trading information to more insight information, alpha information, ahead of the game sort of stuff, and equally trades we've been making as well have been very, very profitable thus far, and we'll see a lot more coming very, very soon. So if you want to know more, again, go check it out. 7-day free trial going on right now, and when we do increase the price at some point in the future, if you were to get in at this price right now, you'll be grandfathered in at $50 for the rest of your life. So it would not have to go up at all. $49.99. Maybe number 5 is Elon. I mean, that could be, again, you're welcome to speculate. I have no idea who it is. Apparently it's not Binance. I'm not sure who it is. Maybe it's Elon. Whoever it is, I would like to believe is an exchange because of how much it's accumulated and just not selling at all. But again, we can't say for sure. Normally exchanges see some outflows as well, like Mexi has constant inflows and outflows. Gate again, same thing. So whoever it is, I mean, they've got a healthy bag, and they're going to be sitting very, very comfy. If they're not an exchange, that investor's looking very good. What we looking at today, Jay? Good question, Charles. Well, ultimately, been having just a general, covering of the crypto sector, of course, with Trump making some very big announcements. Gary goes on his way out, looking very good right now. Coinbase launching Bitcoin loan for users. That's a very big deal for crypto. That's also why Bitcoin, I imagine, is valued so much today. Because again, not just Trump said crypto is a national priority, but also Coinbase is now allowing loans of Bitcoin. Huge deal. Coinbase being the biggest American exchange. And then Casper, we've got loads of news, of course, today. Binance, more speculating about Binance, talk about institutional adoption as well. The roundtable confirming we'll see more listings and more adoption coming very, very soon. The article here from Cas Media confirming as much as well. 10 bps delays, or at least potential delays. Or not even delays, just a slower approach as opposed to just 1 to 10. It's maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, rallying up the hard fork. We have to wait and see. Just talking about, again, selling Casper at this level. Why, again, do your own research, trade your own discretion, not financial advice. I would personally think it's not the wisest thing to do right now. That's why I've not sold Casper. And that's why, again, while trying to remain relatively impassive, I don't think selling Casper at 11 cents for Turbo when it was near all-time highs was necessarily the smartest play. Again, I'm not saying Turbo will do badly. I think it'll probably do quite well. But, Turbo was at 1.1 all-time highs. And I just don't know. Selling it around here, selling Casper for Turbo in and around here. I think Turbo will still rally up higher, but it's just the timing. Just don't think it was convenient. And Casper was at a bottom. Like chasing candles is a very, very dangerous game. That's why investing in. That's why this market. They've got to do your own research because it's such a dangerous, game, if you will. It's not a game, but it can be deemed as such. It can be very, very dangerous. Things can flip on its head very, very quickly, as Casper Silver mentioned. It can change very quickly. That's why, again, I'm not worried about Casper being down at these prices because, again, Casper can jump up 30% in the span of, a few days. That's a very big jump in a very short amount of time. So I've not been worried about that at all. And I would never sell Casper at these levels down here because first I'll be selling at a loss. If I don't sell, I've not lost anything. I'm down, but I haven't lost anything. And I see Casper only, my belief again, not financial, only going up from here. Turbo could do well. It's a big meme token, but memes, there's a much higher risk to memes than it is to Casper because Casper's a layer 1. The layer 1, very much proof of work. It's got real utility behind it. Turbo's just a meme. It's community incentive. If everyone decided tomorrow that Turbo was crap, it collapsed. If everyone decided tomorrow that Casper was crap, the miners keep it alive. So it doesn't collapse. It's not the same way. You still saw that Britain and Canada kicked your butt in 1812. Yeah, take that, Mr. Miles. I agree. Car breakthrough. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a struggle right now for Casper. They've been rejected at 15.3 twice now. But hey, if we can keep rebuilding off this level for the next few days leading up to Trump's inauguration, that could potentially mean we break through on that day. We'll have to wait and see. I think if we break through, that would be a very big deal. Because last time we saw this happen was last FOMC meeting around here. We saw it rally up to here, get rejected, then come back here. Well, yeah, we saw it rally up to 15 cents, get rejected. Then we got a Kraken announcement, and Kraken caused it to rally and break above it, holding 15 cents, then break above to 19 cents. And then we saw it collapse back down again to 11. And we've now got new market makers. We've got Binance FOMO. So I think we could potentially see it hold this level and maybe break through if we get a Binance announcement, which again, the mining pool incentive ends in 10 days. That's not far off now. So potentially see an announcement come very, very soon. That could hopefully let Casper push quite aggressively towards higher levels. Comment, as the market develops more and more, I'll definitely get more into looking at these Chaos 20 tokens right now, but right now I'm not too well versed in it. Again, I think Comet, the premise behind it, I don't know much about it. It's been out for a little over a month. Good amount of holders, I'd like to say, for a relatively small project. It needs more adoption, more listings right now. It's not got enough. Bitconomy, change, it needs a lot more listings for it to have some form of relevance, I think. No slate against it. It's done decently well from the looks of things since its launch. Holding this level right now. Hopefully it can do more from here. It's doing quite well on a daily, up 60%, as I saw. Also here, right now, smash the like button. We're at 20 likes. Right now I've got 65 views again. You guys really want crypto to dump? We go into zero if no one hits 50 likes. I mean, yeah, if you enjoy the streams, leave a like, of course. I do appreciate the sentiment and belief from our community who obviously want to keep supporting the channel. The likes coming up more than you know, so of course if you can leave a like, I appreciate it. If not, again, just enjoy the content. If you find either way. But, you know, we've got a lot more coming to the space, so I wouldn't be too worried. Are you getting married again? No, Tony. I'm not getting married. I'm way too young to get married. That's a lie. I've just not got anyone to get married to. No, I'm not getting married. I just got a lot of my friends and family. Last wedding I went to was November time. That was my cousin. This time it's going to be a mate of mine, a long-term friend of mine who's getting married to someone else I went to school with. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah. Don't worry, those in the community, if I was getting married, you'd be the first to know. You first to know. I wouldn't even make that public. I'd just be like, oh yeah, I might be this day because there's something happening type thing. Mr. Moss has gone very, very quiet right now, you know. I've not seen him at all in the chat. Maybe he's just gone off. Maybe he's gone to bed. Maybe he's gone to work even. It's a Friday after all. Mr. Miles will stream for you on the day he said. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, my man. Awesome. Nade Hut number 5. There you go. Nade Hut number 5. Can you give us all some Casper, please? Thank you very much. Can you get confirmed? Yeah, can you buy it from Gate and buy it? Yeah, please. John's a tool and a scammer. I mean, again, everyone has their own opinions and they're touched with their own belief. I'm not going to throw any direct slander or negative comment to John himself. I've heard the rumours. I say rumours because I can neither confirm nor deny because it's not happened to me personally. But I've heard the rumours about him. It's quite a common talking point in my community. For people who obviously are talking about, you know, having a nice community with people to talk to and not being a part of a community that takes advantage of people. Again, that's speculation. I cannot confirm as much, but if people are weary of John, that's by all means their own prerogative. At least in my community right now. I mean, the fee server, there's nothing going on there. Like, again, it's a fee server you can chill chat and learn more about. And you want to be even more locked in. Then by all means, we've got the what page here. We're actually trying, again, we're not, there have been zero cases where again, I can say it with my foot down, we will not take advantage of you. I would not want to damage or even have the potential of damaging my image like that ever. I'll be very, very transparent. Even more transparent in the what page than I would be as I already am to you all. So, as you are part of the executive community, you have, you know, my utmost honesty. I'll disclose to you what I'm doing, what I'm in, whatever it may be, what we're providing, stuff like that, and you can learn a lot more there. Again, 7-day free trial, go check it out. He just knows he can maybe pump a bag or two of Turbo. I mean, yeah, I'm sure I think Turbo will do well. I'm sure he can make a bag from it. So again, it's fine. I just hope he's taking advantage of people doing so as well. That's the problem with memes though. Memes, taking advantage of people with Casper is harder. Because Casper's, you know, it's not a meme. Meme is just a cult-like community. Casper is being held by the community, definitely, but also the miners. The miners disappeared, then Casper would collapse. But it's not the case. So you can't really have a community unless you're someone like, you know, massive, like I guess Michael Saylor. If you were to FUD Casper, that could cause problems. I don't think it'd do too much, truth be told. Casper's community is strong enough, but it could cause problems. But if you're, you know, well, actually, I'm not going to name names because again, don't want to cause anything. But if you're another content creator, even me, if I was trying to save Casper's bad now, it wouldn't do anything to the price at all. I'm not big enough. I don't even think Crypto Galaxy could do that. Not saying that he would do, but I don't think he could do that either. In fact, I'm pretty sure I started streaming when he was streaming as well. Mr. Miles. Oh, okay, so Mr. Miles and Charles will be covering my stream on my off day. God. I don't know if I'm happy with that. I'm not sure I don't think I've got a problem with you, Charles. It's Mr. Miles. Him doing my streams on my days off. God, I can only think what carnage he caused on my channel. He probably just, oh God, I cannot imagine. It'd be manic. You don't know what you're showing now. I don't know what I'm showing now. Yes, right, no. I'm a bit confused about the comment, my man. Yo, Capper, you're doing very, very well, man. You're doing very, very well. Have a great day, of course. I love the community doesn't like John at all. I love it. I mean, yeah, again, I understand why people don't. I'm not going to comment directly on it because I haven't got any personal experience from it, but I understand why there's a bit of a negative sentiment behind him right now. Jay is here every day to spread the word about Casper, one of the most dedicated people in the Casper family. I try to do my best, of course. Of course, I do plan at some point in the future on my channel to start covering other projects. I do plan to cover some AI sector stuff, maybe a video covering Tau, DZ, and some other ones. I'll do that in the future. But Casper, of course, is the main focus of the channel. Casper's the one that had the biggest conviction in, because again, what Casper's about. I try and bring the daily film about Casper and crypto because I deem it as being educational. Just being educated is very, very important. CG is a moon boy. I mean, again, CG, he's done very well finding Casper early and getting his name out there, so nothing against CG either. But yeah, right now, I guess crypto is just in a very, very strong position right now. If you look at the Bitcoin dominance, I finally got through all the questions. God, that's been the first time in a while. But you see, the Bitcoin dominance right now is still hovering in and around the level here, about 57, 58%. So again, the market's just following Bitcoin right now. If you go below the trend line, that'd be a good thing. We've seen it rebound numerous times off the trend line. Going below it'd be a very, very big deal. And then we can see once more, if you look at the CBI, that again, the dominance, we've still got a lot higher highs to come from. This covers 9 metrics, real-time analysis of Bitcoin in the market. Early at 80 right now. You know, the market tends to be in and around the high 90s. So we've still got a lot more room to run in this space right now. So I'm not worried about it in the slides right now. Even this, the funding heat map shows right now that there's still a massive call-off period happening right now. So nothing to worry about. Bitcoin is definitely due to rally up higher, and the market will definitely go higher from here as well. Me and Mr. Mars will bring this to a whole new level of degeneracy. Yeah, I agree. I had to step away for a few, came back to see my name tagged a few times. Is Jay talking trash about me again? No, never me. I was wondering why it's so quiet in the chat. I thought you went to sleep or something, my man. This is financial advice. Yeah, there you go. That's why I can never, I'm sure Mr. Miles will say that, definitely. He always jokes about it. You should have heard him chat. No, I wasn't. Leave it out. I'll accept James' card offer to love. No. Not happening. No. I refuse. I rebuke thee. That sounds like a terrible idea. Oh, God, I can only imagine. But yeah, right now, I think things are looking very, very good. We can see again. If we look at the memes right now, I guess Nacho is actually doing very well, starting to rally more so. Could be on the back of this post here. Apparently, it's being a giveaway right now. 2 winners each earn a 1. Each 2 winners can earn a Nacho Tangent card. Very, very cool. So again, Nacho's doing very well. More listens coming out as well. So that's why Nacho's up 30 mil in market cap right now. Kango's starting to make a little bit of a comeback as well. 18 mil. Casper's still up there. PP Cas, again, staying quite strong. The holder's almost breaking 18,000 for Nacho, which is good to see. We've got a very good position right now. I think the memes are in a strong position right now to see some more rallies with the Casper also rallying in price in due time as well. Wallet just again looking very, very good. We're seeing more accumulation for Casper. And we've got a lot more coming for the space. A lot more. I'm very optimistic about it. As I've already been saying. But again, Casper right now, we're seeing it becoming more and more scarce with the hash rate going up high, with the rewards going down lower. More mining happening. We surpassed the 100 million blocks distributed the other day, as Casper announced, which is a very good deal. Or a very big deal even. And we'll see a lot more milestones coming for Casper very, very soon. I will practice my British accent. Oh God, yeah, please do. Seating on a 511,000 Casper. Let's go. How much do you think I can make in 2025? Man, you got a healthy bag of Casper, my man. I'm very, very jealous. That's very, very big. In regards to that, it depends. I'm hoping to see a $2 Casper, meaning you could be a millionaire this cycle. That'd be very, very, very impressive, my man. So, yeah, keep stacking, my man. You're looking very, very good. I'm happy for you. Kiro pumping. Kiro is currently up 22%. It's not doing too badly. Holders, of course, are quite high. I haven't checked it myself. I imagine CG's community is still in Kiro. Don't know what's going on right now with that, but it's currently down to number 9 in the rankings in terms of market cap. Again, I think it'll start rallying more, so there's enough incentive to do so. Kiro's doing okay. Right now, the biggest earners are Comet, Froppy, Kango, Kiro, and Bert. Go full red coat when you take over the channel. Oh God, yeah, no. The more you talk about it, the more I get scared about it. I just don't like the idea of it at all. Never trust the Brits. Oh, damn. Don't make me cry. Hello, governors. We like a spot of tea with that and some scones. Yeah, sorry, it's been one of those days for me. It's been a very long day, that's why the stream was late as well. So I apologize if I go a little bit waffly. But with that being said, I believe we are now approaching the hour mark. Definitely a shorter stream than usual. I think we have still covered quite a lot of important information today regarding what is coming for Casper, the recent developments regarding more Binance FOMO, institutional adoption, proof of such covered here in the roundtable. And yeah, it's a lot more coming for Casper ultimately. I think Grayscale will add Casper in due time. And we'll see more come to the space. Trump's inauguration is going to be this could be a very, very powerful weekend, truth be told, in preparation for Trump's inauguration. So stay tuned for that. We're covering more. If you want to keep up to date with everything in more real time, come check the free Discord server. And if you want to be even more locked in, maximize the benefits of crypto, then come check out the What page, the executive channel. 7-day free trial period. You can come join for free, see what you feel like. If you like it, come sign up. We'll welcome you there. And you can learn a hell of a lot more. There's too many good news lately. Any bad ones? I mean, not really. Truth be told, there's not really any bad news because crypto's in a very, very strong position. Bad news would have been, the most recent one would have been the Silk Road 66.5 million or 6.5 billion Bitcoin thing. That would be there's nothing really bad to talk about with crypto right now. Cap is looking good. Bitcoin's looking great. Market's looking very, very green right now. GFAL's up 20%. Mirror's up 12. Vulcan Forge is up 12. Vulcan Forge is one of the bags that I'm holding. I'm very happy about that. Naka's one that I should be getting into soon. Under $1 definitely. So yeah, it's just looking very good right now. Now I want waffles. Nah, it's going to the one, I'm telling you. You're welcome, Casper. You're a very, very good man. Have all very, very good day. With that being said, yes, thank you all once more for today's stream. If you enjoy the stream, leave a like, as always. Share with your friends and subscribe for more. If you want to learn more, come check the free communities and the What page. Have a great day, good evening, and good night. Tomorrow, hopefully, will be another very, very good day for Casper. Hopefully, surpass 15 cents. We'll have to wait and see, but I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, and good night.